Deep within the lush, primordial rainforests of ancient Colombia, there lived a creature of immense size and power. This was a time when the Earth was a vastly different place, teeming with life forms that would seem alien to us today. A creature that dwarfed even the largest snakes alive today. It was a true giant among giants, a predator that ruled its domain with absolute authority. This was Titanoboa, the largest snake to have ever slithered across the face of the Earth. Its discovery has given us a glimpse into a world long gone, a world where reptiles reigned supreme. Imagine a snake so large that it could swallow a crocodile whole. Its sheer size and strength made it an apex predator capable of taking down almost any creature that crossed its path. A snake that stretched over 40 feet long and weighed over a ton. To put that in perspective, that's longer than a school bus and heavier than a grand piano. Its massive jaws, lined with rows of sharp teeth, could crush the bones of its prey with ease. These jaws were not just for show, they were a deadly weapon, honed by millions of years of evolution. This wasn't a creature of myth or legend. It was a real, living animal that once roamed the Earth. We know of its existence from fossil evidence discovered in a coal mine in Colombia. These fossils have provided invaluable insights into the life and times of this colossal snake. These fossils, dating back some 60 million years, paint a vivid picture of a time when giant reptiles ruled the Earth. They tell a story of a world that was both fascinating and terrifying. The discovery of Titanoboa sent shockwaves through the scientific community, forcing us to reimagine the scale and grandeur of prehistoric life. It challenged our understanding of what was possible in the natural world. This was a creature that seemed to have emerged from our wildest nightmares, a testament to the awesome power of nature. It serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. To truly understand the world that Titanoboa inhabited, we must journey back in time to the Paleocene Epoch, a fascinating period in Earth's history. This was a period of significant change on Earth, marked by dramatic shifts in climate and geography. The dinosaurs, the undisputed rulers of the planet for millions of years, had just been wiped out by a cataclysmic event, likely a massive comet impact. In the aftermath of this extinction, life on Earth began to recover and diversify at an astonishing rate, filling the void left by the dinosaurs. The Paleocene epoch was characterized by intense heat and humidity, with vast, dense rainforests covering much of the planet's surface, creating a lush and vibrant environment. These expansive rainforests provided the perfect environment for reptiles to thrive. Titanoboa, with its massive size and predatory prowess, was at the top of the food chain, dominating its surroundings. Imagine swamplands teeming with strange and wonderful creatures, a world teeming with life in every corner. Giant turtles, enormous crocodiles, and massive fish all shared the waterways with Titanoboa, creating a dynamic and competitive ecosystem. The air would have been thick with the sounds of insects buzzing and the calls of prehistoric birds echoing through the jungle, creating a symphony of ancient life. It was a world both beautiful and terrifying, a world where the rules of survival were brutal and unforgiving, and only the strongest could thrive. And in this world, Titanoboa reigned supreme. A true apex predator in a land of giants and wonders. As an apex predator, Titanoboa played a crucial role in the Paleocene ecosystem. Its diet consisted primarily of large reptiles, fish, and even early mammals that ventured too close to the water's edge. Picture a Titanoboa, its massive body hidden beneath the murky water, waiting patiently for its prey to approach. With lightning-fast reflexes, it would strike, its powerful jaws clamping down on its victim with incredible force. The prey wouldn't stand a chance. The size and strength of Titanoboa meant it had few, if any, natural predators. It was a force to be reckoned with, a true titan of its time, but like all creatures, Titanoboa eventually succumbed to the relentless march of time. As the Earth's climate changed and new predators evolved, the reign of this giant snake eventually came to an end. Now imagine a scenario, as improbable as it may seem, where Titanoboa didn't go extinct. Imagine, if you will, that somehow a remnant population of these colossal snakes has survived, hidden away in some remote corner of the Amazon rainforest. What if, through some twist of fate, these ancient predators were to re-emerge into our modern world? What would be the consequences of such an encounter? The very thought of encountering a Titanoboa in the wild is enough to send shivers down one's spine. The sheer size and power of this creature would dwarf any snake known to man. It would be a creature out of our nightmares, a relic from a bygone era. But what would it mean for us, for our world, if such a creature were to exist alongside us? That is the question that we must now grapple with. Section 5, Clash of the Titans, Humans versus Titanoboa. The reemergence of Titanoboa would undoubtedly lead to a clash of titans. On one hand, we have humans, the self-proclaimed masters of the planet, armed with our technology and ingenuity. On the other hand, we have Titanoboa, a creature perfectly adapted for survival, a predator of unmatched size and strength in the modern world. Who would prevail in a confrontation between these two forces? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? To think that our guns and our bombs might be no match for the raw power of this ancient predator. Could we even hope to defend ourselves against a creature that could crush a car in its coils? This question highlights the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world. It forces us to confront the possibility that we are not as invincible as we like to believe. Section 6. Adaptability of a giant. Could Titanoboa survive in today's world? The question of whether Titanoboa could thrive in our modern world is a complex one. On the surface, it seems unlikely. The world has changed dramatically since the Paleocene Epoch. The climate is different, the continents have shifted, and the ecosystems are vastly different. Could a creature so perfectly adapted to a bygone era survive in our world of concrete jungles and sprawling cities? It's hard to imagine a Titanoboa navigating the urban landscapes of Tokyo or New York City. The noise, the pollution, and the lack of suitable prey would make survival a constant struggle. However, we must remember that nature is full of surprises. Animals have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing environments. If there's one thing that life on Earth has taught us, it's never to underestimate the power of evolution. Section 7. The impact on ecosystems, a delicate balance disrupted. The introduction of a top predator like Titanoboa into our modern ecosystems would have a ripple effect throughout the food chain. The delicate balance that exists within these ecosystems would be thrown into disarray. Imagine the impact on fish populations if Titanoboa were to establish itself in a major river system. Imagine the threat to livestock and even humans if these giant snakes were to encroach upon populated areas. Consequences could be devastating. We've already seen how the introduction of invasive species can wreak havoc on ecosystems. The reemergence of Titanoboa would be an ecological disaster on an unprecedented scale. It's a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of protecting the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. Section 8. Fear and Fascination, the Human Response. The discovery of a living Titanoboa would undoubtedly evoke a mixture of fear and fascination among humans. This colossal serpent, once thought to be a relic of the past, would suddenly become a part of our present reality. Imagine the headlines, the news reports, the social media frenzy. The world would be abuzz with discussions, debates, and speculations about this ancient predator. The world would be captivated by this incredible creature. News channels would run special segments, documentaries would be produced, and everyone would be talking about Titanoboa. On the one hand, there would be panic. The sheer size and power of Titanoboa would be enough to instill fear in even the bravest of hearts. The thought of a giant snake on the loose would strike terror into the hearts of many. People would take extra precautions, locking doors and windows and avoiding areas where the snake might be sighted. We would see calls for the creature to be captured or even killed. Protests and petitions would emerge, demanding action to ensure public safety. But there would also be a sense of awe and wonder. For many, the chance to witness such a magnificent creature would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Titanoboa would be a window into our planet's past, a living reminder of a time when giants roamed the Earth. It would spark curiosity and a desire to learn more about the prehistoric world. Scientists and researchers would be eager to study this creature, to unlock its secrets and learn more about the history of life on our planet. It would conduct extensive research, hoping to understand its biology, behavior, and ecological impact. This duality of fear and fascination is perhaps inherent in our relationship with the natural world. It reflects our complex emotions towards the unknown and the extraordinary. We are simultaneously drawn to and intimidated by the unknown, especially when it comes in the form of a creature as magnificent and terrifying as Titanoboa. This ancient serpent will challenge our understanding of nature and our place within it, leaving us both humbled and inspired. Section 9. Conclusion. A reminder of nature's power. The hypothetical scenario of Titanoboa's return serves as a powerful reminder of nature's enduring ability to surprise and humble us. It forces us to confront our place in the grand scheme of things. We may like to think of ourselves as the dominant species on this planet, but the existence of creatures like Titanoboa challenges that notion. It reminds us that we are but one species among many, sharing this planet with a vast and interconnected web of life. Perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from the legend of Titanoboa is the importance of humility and respect for the natural world. We must remember that we are not above the laws of nature, but rather a part of them, and in the face of nature's awesome power, we can only marvel at our own insignificance.